everyone is laid back. Or so you think.
This WWE.
It's pretty disrespectful.
They like playing the villain.
Los Angeles, San Diego. Two cities, two teams on opposite sides of the same coin.
There's a drive. It's a bullet. Was there any doubt?
Little brother no more. The Padres want their seat at the table.
It's a missile. Fernando Tatis Jr. Electric.
While the Dodgers want to live up to their lofty expectations.
If we don't win the World Series, I do think it's a failure.
There's only one way to settle this rivalry. Game 5 of the NLDS.
Here we go as we welcome you to the 2024 National League Division Series on Fox, presented by Booking.com. This rivalry has built for this through the years. One game to decide it. The Padres and the Dodgers were the winner moving on to the championship series.
No one does it better than Angelino's. Hoffy is proud to be LA's local hot dog, delivering the best quality and taste for decades.
Visit HoffyBrand.com to find your Cravelicious hot dog.
Hoffy, local, original, great.
It's the bottom of the ninth. The game's on the line, and your small business needs a loan fast. Go to OnDeck.com, the small business lender trusted by thousands of business owners. With On Deck, you can apply in minutes, and if approved, get your funds as soon as the same day. Go to OnDeck.com. Your loan is on deck. Depending on certain loan attributes, your business loan may be issued by OnDeck or Celtic Bank. Limited eligibility for same-day funding. OnDeck does not lend in North Dakota. All loans subject to lender approval.
Going. That's right, folks. The Dodgers are going strong in the playoffs. As a proud sponsor since their inaugural season at Dodger Stadium, 76 would like to give a huge congratulations to the boys in blue on their 12th consecutive postseason. There's never been a better time to be a true blue fan. Let's go, win it all. 76, proud sponsor of the Los Angeles Dodgers since 1962. 76 is a trademark owned by Phillips 66 Company. Copyright 2024, all rights reserved.
Hey, it's David Vassay. Colder temps are coming. Now is the time to make sure your home is primed for the season with heating products by Navien. We know Navien tankless water heaters gives us endless hot water and big savings. Navien also makes high-efficiency products that deliver comfort in the form of heat to every corner of your home. Now Navien is taking comfort to the next level by introducing a hydro furnace.
Libera tu espíritu ganador. Apuestas deportivas y cientos de juegos de casino. Disfruta de pagos en minutos, una plataforma segura y atención personalizada en todo momento. Pronostica, diviértete y lleva tu pasión al siguiente nivel. BetCris.
5-5 in the seventh. The Yankees are now 1 for 11 with runners in scoring position in this game.
Base hit to left. Chisholm can fly. He rounds third and heads for the plate. He would have beaten the throw anyway. It squirts away from Perez. And the Yankees jump back in front, 6-5.
Verdugo now has a couple of hits, been on base 3 times. He scored a couple of runs, and he drives in the go-ahead run here with another base hit to left field. Chisholm was flying.
And a 1-2 to Vientos is into left field, down for a base hit. Here comes Bader. He'll score the tying run. Nimmo the other way, and the Mets will take the lead in the 8th. Lindor scores. Alonso adds with a sac fly. Martinez off the bench with an RBI single to extend the New York lead. He sends one in the air, left center field. That will score Iglesias, and a 5-run 8th inning.
Fly ball to right field, sending Fernando back towards the wall. He leaps and makes the catch. Fernando made the grab in right. Why? Because he is Fernando. Time the leap, brings it down. Says no.
Get ready for another bobblehead. That's a platinum glove at work. A good old-fashioned snatch it back.
Swinging a high fly fly ball to deep right center. Siri back toward
Medicare health plan for many reasons. You can choose from a wide range of doctors and specialists who understand your unique health needs, and they make a very confusing process so easy. They coordinate your doctors and your prescriptions to give you great care. Visit AlignmentHealthPlan.com today and discover how you can take control of your health.
Fans expect to in every season, but imagine winning the championship 29 seasons in a row. Galpin Ford did that, being the #1 volume Ford dealer in the world for 29 years, led by the Bachman family as the largest family-owned and operated dealer group in Southern California. Galpin has been part of the community since 1946, offering great deals, great service with great people. In addition to Ford, Galpin's winning heritage includes Mazda, Honda, Volkswagen, Porsche, Land Rover, Aston Martin, Jaguar, Lincoln, Volvo, Polestar, and Lowe's. Part of the Galpin story. It starts at Galpin.com.
Let's go to the Galpin Motors broadcast booth.
And now your voices of the LA Dodgers.
Rick Monday and Steven Nelson.
Live from Dodger Stadium, it's Game 5, the deciding Game 5 of the National League Division Series. For the Dodgers, the 6th time in franchise history that they played Game 5 of the NLDS. Last did it 2021. That was against the San Francisco Giants. In which team, Dodgers or Padres, will square off beginning on Sunday in the National League Championship Series. Hi, everybody. Rick Monday alongside Steven Nelson and with producer engineer Dwayne McDonald. An absolutely gorgeous evening in Southern California. And for these two ball clubs, they have split each of the first 4 games. And it sits on the shoulders now of 2 pitchers from Japan. Yoshinobu Yamamoto starting for the Dodgers, 7-3 during the regular season. He did not have a good outing in Game 1 of this series. And for you, Darvish, going for the Padres, 16 starts, also 7-3. Had a very good game against the Dodgers in his other start in this series. So this Dodger ball club, they take in the field, packed house tonight. Happy to have you with us. And for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani, the designated hitter, he'll lead it off. Mookie Betts is in right field. Freddie Freeman is, in fact, in the starting lineup. At the beginning, he's at first base. Teoscar Hernandez is in left. Max Muncy at third. Doing the catching, Will Smith. Kike Hernandez gets the start in center field. Gavin Lux is at second. And Tommy Edman, he is at the shortstop position. He'll bat in the 9 spot. The umpiring crew, the assignments, Trip Gibson will work the plate to call the balls and strikes. Adrian Johnson is at first. Mark Reppinger is at second. John Lipka umpiring over third using 6 umpires. Corey Glazer down the left field line. It'll be Dan Bellino, the crew chief, down the right field line. So everything comes down to this. Many players are talking about, including Kike Hernandez before the game, saying, look, this is a game that we dreamed about playing when we were 7 years of age in the backyard. Well, it's in the big stage at Dodger Stadium as we get set to go tonight. So it's Game 5 of the National League Division Series. Dodgers against the Padres. I'm going to play from a packed house at Dodger Stadium. Here's Steven.
Thank you, Mo. Wherever you may be and however you may be listening, we hope you're as fired up as we are. It's Game 5. It's winner take all. From the Seoul Series to the Division Series, the Dodgers and Padres one more time in 2024. The winner, a date with the New York Mets to play for the pennant. Yoshinobu Yamamoto has completed his warm-up routine. The Padres leadoff batter, the defending batting champ, the 3-time batting champ, Luis Arraez, steps into the left-handed side. It's Arraez, Tatis Jr., and Profar, the first 3 to face Yamamoto, who steps into his lineup. His first pitch of this deciding game is a fastball at 97, a little outside, ball 1. Yamamoto, the 5th rookie to start a winner-take-all game for the Dodgers, the first since Dustin May in 2020. His 1-0 pitch is in there for a strike, 97 down the pipe, 1-1. Dustin May in 2020, Walker Buehler 2018, Fernando Valenzuela in 1981, Joe Black in 1952, the other rookies to toe the rubber when it's all on the line. 1-1 slash foul on the left side north of the Dodger dugout. 2 strikes against Arraez.
Well, first inning has been problematic for Yamamoto with an ERA above 7.5. That's regular season and Game 1 of this series.
Dodger Stadium trying to will him to a strong start. He disengages with the mound. His feet are set. He drops his left foot back, kicks around and fires a 1-2 pitch. Bounce to the right side. Freddie Freeman coming in. Yamamoto covers the bag, steps on it, and there's one away.
Well, the Dodgers done a good job in keeping Arraez. Again, you're saying three-time batting champion, including this year. He's now 3 for 19. The other part, too, is with Freeman in that lineup, it's imperative that the Dodgers pitchers really must at getting off the mound and covering first base. The range of Freeman, we're uncertain of.
Well, Arraez has been quiet in this series. Fernando Tatis Jr. has been exactly the opposite. He steps in, batting from the right side with reverse splits, facing the righty Yamamoto, who pulls a fastball away at 97, 1-0. Tatis Jr. is 7 for 16. 6 of those 7 hits are extra base hits. 3 of the 7 hits are home runs. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Tatis swings and fouls it away on the right side. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I'd be surprised if we don't see big swings from the Padres first time through this lineup, in particular here in the opening frame.
Base is empty, 1 out, top of the first. We're scoreless. Check swing from Tatis. Did he go around? It was tipped into the glove, so it's strike 2.
Will Smith brought that attention to Trip Gibson. That's where an umpire is really going off of sound. It's impossible to see it.
Dodger Stadium to its feet. Yamamoto, the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out! A slider that fell off the table. Tatis swung through it. 2 away.
Main issue for Yamamoto in his first start against the Padres in this series. His command of the strike zone was very much lacking, and his breaking stuff was too much in the middle of the plate.
2 out, nobody on. Jurickson Profar, a switch hitter, the left fielder, batting from the left side. Yamamoto deals and is ahead, up 1. A fastball at 97 again. We've seen some more oomph on the heater from Yamamoto to start tonight, Mo. And he's working quickly.
Not only the velocity, but location.
The 0-1. Pulled to the right side on 1 hop. It goes off the glove of Lux. He picks it up off the grass and throws to Freddie Freeman. It's a 1-2-3. Top of the first inning. And a 0 for Yamamoto to begin Game 5. Now he'll turn it over to the lineup. Ohtani, Betts, and Freeman against Darvish on the other side.
It's time to escape the...
High fly ball, left field. Cows are back. He's on the track. See ya! Home run number 58. A towering drive.
Judge hit an unbelievably high drive. We waited, and it came down in the visitors' bullpen. A Judgian blast. All rise. Here comes the Judge.
Maybe that swing. Drives it in the air. Deep left center. Judge leaping. And he made the catch. Oh, Aaron Judge. What a play. He does it all. And there's the double play. Send him to Monument Park now.
What a double play by the Yankee defense, and what a catch by the captain. What a way to end the inning.
There's a fly ball to right. And that is going to be way gone. Churio sends one out of here to make it 3-0. Jackson Churio with serious opposite field pop. Number 20 for the 20-year-old.
Youngest player in MLB history to record 20-plus homers, 20-plus stolen bases.
It's incredible.
All right, the 1-2. That's in the air left field. That's trouble. Jankowski back, and a magic catch! Oh my goodness, what a grab! He brings the game back! You just saw Major League thievery right there. Unbelievable.
And our hearts stopped for a second. You're thinking this ball has a chance to get out.
ERA in 4 games this year. Has the ball again for San Diego. It is just past 9 a.m. in Tokyo, Japan. A country that is watching not just one or two or three, but four of their native sons take center stage in this decisive Game 5, and two of them are going head-to-head now. It's Darvish on the mound, Shohei Ohtani at the plate. Shohei is 4 for 16 in the series. He's 1 for 8 against Darvish in his career. And that one hit came all the way back in the Seoul series. Ohtani digs in. Darvish has the ball at the belt. Looks ahead toward third base. Now focuses back home. Holds, wiggles the glove, kicks, holds, and fires. His first pitch, a fastball at 95 at the knee, 5 at the knee, strike one. Darvish set his 0-1 pitch. Ohtani takes again. It's a fastball called ball one. That was nearly an identical spot. That is a brutal missed call that goes the Dodgers' way. Instead of 0-2, it's 1-1 to Ohtani. I think everybody was confused as to how that wasn't called a strike. On the 1-1, Ohtani checks up on a splitter that bounces off the catcher Higashioka. Advantage to Shohei.
Well, this is an interesting matchup here, too, because Ohtani was saying as a kid growing up, Darvish was his childhood hero.
Darvish with a breath. And now the 2-1 pitch. Ohtani swings and misses. A good cutter from Yu Darvish to square the count.
What Dave Roberts is talking about is, look, you've got a lot of spin with Darvish. He'll twist it, he'll turn it over, he'll increase, decrease velocity, move it all around.
0-0. Ohtani leading off. The 2-2 pitch is spiked well in front of home plate. A curveball that slipped out of the hands of Darvish. Now full count.
Now here's the other part on Darvish. The Dodgers know him very, very well. In elimination games in postseason, he's 0-5. Can the Dodgers make it 0-6?
It's a trend they'd like to continue and buck the trend of him dominating them since he's joined the Padres. The payoff struck him out. That is a nasty slider down and in from Darvish. One gone in the bottom of the first inning.
The other thing that Roberts is talking about, because of a lot of spin, twisting it, turning it, and everything else, he said, you've got to shorten up on the swing. The long swing against a guy that changes speeds, different eye levels, is not going to work as well as the short, more compact swings.
And now the suddenly scorching Mookie Betts, who's 4 for his last 9 with 2 homers and 3 RBIs. Base is empty, 1 out. Darvish's first pitch is a curveball at the knees, strike one called. It was a 2 for 31 stretch in the postseason for Mookie, going back to the start of the postseason in 2022. But he's busted out the last 2 games, trying to keep it going here in Game 5. The pitch is upstairs, 1-1. The pitch from Darvish. Mookie lays off a slider that's outside, 2-1.
That was the Darvish with that double leg kick. He will try and change the timing of hitters, and especially those hitters that have a high leg kick and begin it early.
Game 5 is scoreless. 1 out, nobody on for the Dodgers. A 2-1 pitch. Mookie has the knees buckle a little bit. A high curveball at the top of the zone, in there for strike 2. On this 2-2 pitch from Darvish, Mookie Betts swings and checks it up. Did he go? No, he did not. It was a sweeper outside. Adrian Johnson said the check swing was strong, and so now the count is full.
2 full counts in a row to start the game.
Here's the payoff pitch. Betts swings and hits it on the ground to short. It's scooped up by Bogarts, whose throw across to Arraez is on the mark. 2 gone.
So if you're hitter and paying attention, okay, the 3-2 pitch to Ohtani, slider. The 3-2 pitch to Betts, curveball. And look, if you look at Darvish also, one of the things it says, look, I do not have a concrete plan. What I'm to say is, look, he gauges everything on how the hitters are reacting to his pitches.
The Freddie chance rained down on number 5. Back in the starting lineup for the Dodgers. Batting with 2 out, nobody on. First pitch swinging. Roped into right field. A line drive that got underneath Luis Arraez. Freddie Freeman hits it into the corner, but with that ankle, he cannot test for second. He is clearly still hobbled with that front right leg. It is heavily taped and wrapped. If Freddie was healthy, he's certainly trying for 2 there. He'll settle with a 2-out single.
Ball was hit hard. There's nothing tentative about Freeman in unloading. That's good news because that means his ankle, he's not thinking about the ankle, at least while he's hitting. And if he is, he's able to block out some discomfort.
He's talked about one of the tougher things to do is stop. Once he gets going, that's one thing, but stopping is another. He's on first for Teoscar Hernandez. 2 outs for the Dodgers in the bottom of the first. No score between them and the Padres. Darvish's pitch. Teoscar swings and misses. A 4-seam fastball just off the outside corner. Strike 1. Seems like a brighter bat for Teoscar tonight. Orange color, maybe a little different than what we've seen. Whatever bat he's been using this season as a Dodger, it's been working for the most part. The 0-1. Teoscar swings and is popped up. Right side of the infield. Arraez drifts into foul ground from first base. Makes the catch. So Freddie's 2-out single stranded. So after 1 full at Dodger Stadium, still no score. Manny Machado due up next against Yamamoto.
When you want Dodgers,
So Profar at second, nobody out for Manny Machado. Machado hits one to right center field. Back goes Rodriguez looking up. Manny Machado stands alone as the Padres all-time home run leader. Man, oh man, oh Manny, you are number 1 in Padres history. 2-run shot, 429 feet, and history tonight in Seattle. The pitch. He struck him out. And the Kansas City Royals move on to the division series. And the Kansas City Royals, who lost 106 last year, the most ever by a team that made the playoffs the next year, not only make the playoffs, they march on. And the Baltimore Orioles have lost 10 straight postseason games in a row.
Tigers trying to get one on the road before they return to Detroit. Runner goes, pitch is swung on, a high fly ball to right field. This one is gonna fly! A 3-run home run! Kerry Carpenter! The Tigers up 3-0 as Carpenter, an emphatic, towering fly ball home run into the bleachers in right field. What a moment!
Find out if that went into the water.
Because if it did, there's never been a right-handed hitter that has done it since this ballpark opened its doors in 2000. And they're telling us in the truck that he indeed did have a splash hit. And that is the first one ever by a right-handed hitter.
And that is pounded deep out to left. The walk-off slam for Wyatt Langford. Steps up here in the bottom of the ninth with the bases loaded and just unleashes on Clay Holmes with a game-winning walk-off grand slam home run.
A wild adventure this one was tonight.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. It was 105.5 miles an hour.
No way! 105
5.5.
I can't believe my eyes.
No, that's not even on the FM dial.
He's 4 for 18 in this series. Yamamoto steps in to his first pitch of the second inning. Yamamoto gets a high fly ball right field. Mookie Betts pushing back. He's feeling for the wall in front of the scoreboard. He's there to make the catch.
There's that big swing talking about, swinging early.
And it produced a big fly ball that Machado just missed. Instead, 1 pitch, 1 out. Yamamoto against San Diego this year, coming into tonight. 9 innings, 13 runs on 13 hits, 4 walks, and 9 strikeouts. Jackson Merrill grounds 1 foul in the camera well next to the Padres dugout on the first base side. 0-1.
Yoshinobu Man's had quite a season. His rookie year, 3 for 14 in this series.
On the 0-1 pitch, Merrill swings and pushes it foul. The upper deck on the left side, quickly 0-2.
Hey friends, get ready for what happens next. You can visit MLB.com/tickets to explore 2025 ticket options.
Yamamoto trying to put Merrill away. The 0-2 pitch is a bouncer to second. Lux comes in, scoops in the glove with one hand, throws across his body on the run. 2 gone in the second.
Well, just little things, though, too. Lux, instead of feeling the ball in front of him, which would make a shorter transfer to the bare hand, he fielded it way off to the side, the glove side.
Two out, nobody on. Xander Bogaerts, the shortstop, hitting from the right side. The pitch from Yamamoto. Bogaerts stares at a fastball low and away, ball 1. Bogaerts playing it short since Ha-Seong Kim went down with an injury. He is gone for the year. So the former Boston Red Sox shortstop, who was kicked over to second after signing with the Padres, now back in his old position. Yamamoto goes to a fastball at 97, just missed away. 2 balls, no strikes on Bogaerts. No score in this one, the 2-0 pitch. That one is away as well at 98 from Yamamoto. But it's 3-0 on Bogaerts. David Peralta, who's had some big swings in this series, he is on deck. Yamamoto with the glove in front of his face. Twirls and fires strike 1. 98 right down the middle. Bogaerts had 0 intention of swinging at that. Big deep breath from the Dodgers righty. A 3-1 pitch. Bogaerts taking all the way again. It's a cutter at the knee. Strike 2 fills the count. Dodger Stadium firmly behind Yamamoto in this one. The blue rally towels waving around all around the park. The 3-2 pitch is pulled and down. 98 on the fastball away from Bogaerts. A 2-out walk, the first base runner for the Padres tonight.
Designated hitter number 24, David Peralta.
Now it's the former Dodger David Peralta. Mentioned the big swings he's had in this series, Mo. He has hits in all 3 of his starts. 4 for 9. Yamamoto's first pitch, a fastball at the knees, called strike 1.
Yeah, that ball in the inside corner, although Will Smith was sitting on the outside corner with the target.
Peralta went 0 for 1 as a pinch hitter in Game 1, so 4 for 10 in the series, batting .400. As a runner on and 2 out, he bounces 1 foul into the netting next to his own on-deck circle.
Yeah, that's a curveball. That's the second curveball we've seen from Yamamoto, and both of them light years better than we saw that breaking ball in Game 1 of the series.
He's ahead of Peralta 0-2. Trying to strand Bogaerts and keep this game scoreless. Out of the stretch, the 0-2 is upstairs, well high at 96 on the fastball. Something Yamamoto has done well this year is face left-handers. He has reverse splits. Right-handers have hit him better. Peralta the lefty waiting on a 1-2 pitch. Here it is. Chopped to second. Lux over to his left. Shuffles and throws. Retires Peralta and ends the top of the second inning. Bogart stranded. 1.5 frames down. Still no score in Game 5.
High fly ball. Left field. Cowser back. He's on the track. See ya! Home run number 58. A towering drive.
Judge hit an unbelievably high drive. We waited, and it came down in the visitors' bullpen. A Judgian blast. All rise. Here comes the Judge.
"3-2. Ramirez on the ground. That's fair. Kwan is in. Naylor rolls one through. A base hit. Coming in to score is Fry. And he's got two of them right here as Lane Thomas turns on one. Deep into left. There she goes. Lane Thomas, a 3-run blast. 5-0 Cleveland before there is an out recorded in this game.
And a 1-2 to Vientos. Is into left field. Down for a base hit. Here comes Bader. He'll score the tying run. Nimmo the other way, and the Mets will take the lead in the 8th. Lindor scores. Alonso adds with a sac fly. Martinez off the bench with an RBI single to extend the New York lead. He sends one in the air, left center field. That will score Iglesias, and a 5-run 8th inning.
Pitch. A drive to deep left field. This ball is on its way. This ball is gone. The 1-2. Line into right. It's going to drop for a base hit. Gurriel is being waved home. Pham comes through. The Royals take the lead. Through the hole, another base hit. Verdugo fires toward the plate. No play there. And they may tack something on here. Soto fires toward the plate. That's not going to work for them. A 4-run inning for the Royals.
Profar at second, nobody out for Manny Machado. Machado hits one to right center field. Back goes Rodriguez looking up. Manny Machado stands alone as the Padres all-time home run leader. Man, oh Manny, you are number 1 in Padres history. 2-run shot, 429 feet, and history tonight in Seattle.
Payoff pitch. High fly ball out towards right center field. Pete Crow Armstrong at the wall. Jumps. And he made the catch. Oh, baby. Pete Crow Armstrong steals.
Including, the umpires. We saw Trip Gibson, a little mysterious on one pitch that Dodgers got a break. It was not called a strike. Umpires feel it also, along with the rest of us.
Darvish shading toward the third base side of the mound. Delivers a pitch, a breaking ball outside away from Muncy. 1-0. Max 3 for 16 in the series with a home run. He has struck out 6 times in 17 plate appearances. 1-0 pitch. Muncy stares at a breaking ball, landing in the knees. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good sweeper from Yu Darvish. The Dodgers saw plenty of that. He's got 2 different sliders, and he used both of them masterfully in Game 2 of this series as he shut the Dodgers down for 7 innings. The 1-1 pitch coming to Muncy. Max swings and misses. Curveball is right in the middle of the plate, but Max was looking for something different.
I saw something. If Darvish changes speeds on some of his pitches, you can really categorize 11 different pitch types.
He's in front of Muncy 1-2. The pitch. Muncy stares at a fastball up and away at 95. Square count. Bottom of the second, just getting going with the Dodgers third baseman, who is 10 for 41 lifetime against Darvish. It's a .244 average. And he struck out 14 times. Trying to avoid a 15th. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Muncy does not chase. Got a sweeper down and away. Another full count. So at the very least here in Game 5 compared to Game 2, Mo, the Dodgers are making Darvish work.
Yeah. So this is the 5th batter, and again, 3rd time full count.
Will Smith stunning in the on-deck circle, but first this payoff pitch. Muncy takes ball 4 upstairs, a curveball that was high. Leadoff batter aboard for the Dodgers in the second.
So here's another observation if I'm a Dodger hitter. Okay, 3 times he's gone full count, right? All 3 of the pitches on the full count have been breaking balls.
For you, Darvish. Like Yamamoto, we talked about this in the pregame. There are some personal, individual demons that the 2 starters are hoping to exercise tonight. 1 on, nobody out. Will Smith at the plate. Darvish steals. Smith swings and fouls it off the mask of Higashioka. Rattles toward the Dodger on-deck circle. Kike will pick it up. Strike 1 on Smith.
I made that observation. I got the nod of approval by somebody that knew a little bit about hitting in Dodger history. The great Manny Machado walks into the booth. And Manny was also talking about, well, what about patterns? You know, Darvish was talking about, look, I'm going to see what the hitters are doing, how they're reacting to pitches. Well, you look at the pitcher. How's he reacting to full count? Breaking balls, 3-2 to this point.
Muncy on first, no outs in the second. No score for the Dodgers or Padres. 0-1 pitch. Smith checks up on a sweeper way downstairs, 1-1. In Game 4, Will Smith 1 for 5 with a 2-run blast. It's his one and only hit in this series. That hit broke a tie with your brother, Steve Yeager, for the most postseason home runs by a Dodger catcher. Will now with 6. The Yeags 5.
The boomer.
The 1-1 pitch. Smith pulls it on the ground. Just foul, says the third base umpire, John Lipka. Oh, the last 2 games on ground balls hugging the third base line, there has not been a lot of fortune for the Dodgers. In Game 4 was a bouncer off the glove of Machado that went off the umpire. In Game number 4, it was ultimately costly as Shohei was thrown out at home. Mark Ripperger. And tonight, John Lipka was correct on the call. Foul ball scalded by Will Smith. Now 1 ball, 2 strike pitch coming. Darvish yanks a fastball at 96. Square count, 2-2. Muncy with a short lead on first base. No outs in the second. On 2-2. Smith swings in. It's a looper toward third. On 1 hop, it's fielded by Machado. He goes to second for 1, and there's the turn. 4-2. A 5-4-3 double play for Will Smith, who falls to 1 for 14 in this series. So outside this home run and a few walks for Will, has not been a productive series for the Dodger backstop at the plate. Good play by Machado as well. Kind of stayed calm. It was a looping line drive. Bounced once in front of him. He fielded it cleanly. So now the bases are clear. There are 2 out in the second. Kike Hernandez will step in. Darvish deals. Kike swings. Hits it high in the air. Deep left field. Kike flips the bat and puts the Dodgers up. Kike Hernandez, postseason player. 1-0 LA. Kike stone cold as he crosses home plate, looking to the Dodger Stadium crowd. Gets the sunflower seeds from Teoscar Hernandez. It was a hanger, and Rick Monday, Kike banged it.
And for Hernandez, talking before the ball game, he goes, look, we've been dreaming about spots like this since we were kids in the backyard. Well, this game's no longer in the backyard. This one is center stage with bright lights.
428 feet, a 2-out solo home run for Hernandez. 1-0 Dodgers here in the bottom of the second. Now Gavin Lux watches the first pitch. A sweeper low, ball 1. The Dodgers strike first in Game 5.
Well, that trip around the diamond, stop by any one of the Daniels Jewelers locations. Just say home run for your free team bracelet, along with a $50 gift card towards any purchase of $99 or more. Daniel Jewelers, own the dream.
Darvish has the pitch he wants from Higashioka. A 1-0 coming to Lux. Gavin swings, hits it on the ground, right side, stopped by Cronenworth as he hits the deck. And he makes the play Pretty play at second by Jake Cronenworth to get Darvish out of the second inning. Rob Lux of a single. But Kike Hernandez has Dodger Stadium rocking with another postseason home run. 1-0 LA going to the third.
That is a fastball pummeled down the line. If it's fair, it's gone. It is gone. And a home run for Tatis, whose mastery over Jack Flaherty continues. He drives the ball right center field. Edman back. It is gone. The Padres teeing off. Second of the game for Tatis. And they've got double digits in game 2.
Play flagged down by Hoskins, leads over to Payam, safe. We're tied up at 4. Vientos slices one the other way. It's a 2-run single for Vientos, and the Mets have a 6-4 lead. Grounds one through the right side. That's a base hit. JD Martinez off the bench knocks in 2, and the Mets have opened up an 8-4 lead.
There's always that opportunity, yeah, but I think you have to throw at least one. Line down the left field line, it is a fair ball. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. Everybody scores. It's a bases clearing. Big pinch hit for Arraez, and it is 5-2 Detroit. Oh my goodness, what a big hit off the bench off of Josh Hader.
And a 1-2 to Vientos is into left field, down for a base hit. Here comes Bader. He'll score the tying run. Nimmo the other way, and the Mets will take the lead in the 8th. Lindor scores. Alonso adds with a sac fly. Martinez off the bench with an RBI single to extend the New York lead. He sends one in the air, left center field. That will score Iglesias, and a 5-run 8th inning. Winning run at second, 2 down. 1-2 pitch to Castellanos. Into left field, down the line. It's a fair ball, and the Phillies have tied the series. Back to Queens, 1 apiece. Castellanos the hero.
Slider, that's a hanger. 2 strikes, you cannot make that mistake. Trying to make it too good, he hangs it. Castellanos knows it right away. The Philly crowd knew it right away.
Unbelievable game. One of the best games I've ever seen.
This was an instant classic.
Let's one fly. Heads up in the upper deck. Shohei's on his way. That's number 50. So now we're ready for the top of the third in the bottom of the order for San Diego. 8, 9, and 1. Cronenworth to start, followed by Higashioka and Arraez. Yoshinobu Yamamoto working with the lead. Misses up and away with a 4-seam fastball. Ball 1. Kike Hernandez, first home run of this postseason as the Dodgers in front early in Game 5. Fastball down and in, just missed the inside corner. Yamamoto was staring toward home plate waiting for a strike to be called. It didn't happen, so it's 2-0 on Cronenworth. Second baseman made a terrific play to end the last half inning. He swings and lifts it in the air, left center field. Kike Hernandez on the warning track. Is there to make the catch. That ball carried a lot further than it looked right off the bat mold. It dropped in front of the wall for the first out of the third inning.
Yeah, it appears the ball's carrying pretty well. And for Cronenworth, he just missed getting all of it. And for a good thing, he hit it to the deep part of the park.
It's the second warning track flyout for the Padres tonight. Manny Machado at the first and Cronenworth here. So now Yamamoto will try and complete his first time through the order, facing Kyle Higashioka. Swings and fouls back 97, a high fastball, strike 1. Well, we talked about how this is the first time in MLB postseason history that 2 Japanese-born starters will face off against one another. We have Yamamoto now against a Japanese-American catcher in Kyle Higashioka. The 0-1 pitch. Chop foul on the third base side. 0-2.
Good splitter.
And that was the pitch that he did not have in Game 1.
Exactly. And the breaking ball I mentioned before is that the curveball and the slider found the big part of the plate too often.
He's in front of Higashioka, 0-2. Yamamoto steps back with his left foot, kicks and fires, and misses down and in. Split finger in the dirt. 1-2.
Well, for San Diego, they're coming in. Since the All-Star break, they've lost consecutive games just 3 different times.
Yamamoto will try again. The pitch. Base hit through the left side between Muncy and Edman. So a 2-strike single for Kyle Higashioka, getting on in front of the top of the order. That's the first hit for the Padres tonight. Comes here with 1 out in the top of the 3rd.
Higashioka's had a very good series, and one of the things he's done, it looks like he's cut down on the swing, but been really quick with his hands through the hitting zone.
Dodgers 1, Padres nothing. Tying run on base. 1 out in the top of the 3rd. Luis Arraez. Grounded out to Freddie Freeman leading off the game. Yoshinobu Yamamoto astutely was quick covering the bag with Freddie hobbled. Arraez jumps on the first pitch and puts it into right center field. So back-to-back singles for San Diego, and the Padres have something cooking in the 3rd inning.
And here's the part of the lineup now starting to come up that does most of the damage.
When we talk about those shutdown innings, pretty much every single game, after your team scores a run, your pitcher and your defense want to put up a 0 the next half frame. The Dodgers just took the lead 1-0 on a Kike Hernandez solo home run. But right away, the Padres trying to jump back in it. 1st and 2nd, only 1 out, Fernando Tatis Jr. Oh boy. Yamamoto struck him out swinging in the 1st inning. The pitch. Tatis stares at a ball in the dirt, well blocked by Will Smith, shuffling to his right into the left-handed batter's box. 1-0. A gorgeous Friday evening here at Dodger Stadium. We know it's a stressful one as well. Win or go home for the Dodgers and Padres. The 1-0 pitch. Tatis tries to check his swing, cannot. Didn't matter. It was a curveball in the inner 3rd. Strike 1 called.
In this series, the Dodgers 11 for 32 runners in scoring position. For the Padres, 6 for 32. You can move those numbers aside. This is a totally different animal tonight.
Higashioka on second, Arraez on first. On the 1-1, Tatis lays off a slider down and away. 2-1. Tatis really comfortable here at Dodger Stadium, as Dodger fans well know. 36 games, he's got 14 homers and 26 RBIs. He's in front of Yamamoto 2-1. Here's the pitch. It's downstairs, 3 balls and a strike. Profar on deck. Yamamoto got the first out of the 3rd, but it was a long fly ball that Cronenworth just missed. A potential tying home run. And then back-to-back singles before Tatis jumped ahead 3-1. Padres dancing on the bases. The 3-1 pitch gets a ground ball to 3rd. Muncy has it. The throw to Lux. The turn from Gavin. That's 2! And that's an inning-ending double play. Everybody fired up on the diamond. Will Smith goes to Yamamoto. Gives him a high five. Taps him on his chest. A 5-4-3 double play. Gets him out of the 3rd inning jam and keeps the Dodgers ahead by 1.
That is a fastball pummeled down the line. If it's fair, it's gone. It is gone, and a home run for Tatis, whose mastery over Jack Flaherty continues. He drives the ball right center field. Edman back. It is gone. The Padres tee it off. Second of the game for Tatis, and they've got double digits in game 2.
Right field, and Gunnar Henderson has gone yard again to start the game. And with that, Gunnar Henderson holds the new single-season title for home runs by an Orioles shortstop. Move over Cal and move over Miguel Tejada. It's now Gunnar Henderson's world.
There's always that opportunity, yeah, but I think you have to throw at least one. Flying down the left field line, it is a fair ball. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. Everybody scores. It's a bases clearing
big pinch hit for Arraez, and it is 5-2 Detroit. Oh my goodness, what a big hit off the bench off of Josh Hader.
Swing and a drive deep toward left. Number 2,000, a home run. Paul Goldschmidt's first career hit came in 2011 against Matt Cain. Number 1,000 against German Marquez and the Colorado Rockies 7 years ago. And tonight, July 26, 2024, number 2,000 against Kyle Finnegan, a 2-run homer.
He swings, sends one high and deep to left. He's watching, so are 44,000 others. Oh, what a start for the Padres as Tatis leaves the building, and this place is on its feet. Padres lead it 2-0.
I'm telling you right now, Fernando Tatis did not wait. Saw the first pitch, and as soon as he hit it, he knew.
Throwing the ball accurately, he's got confidence in doing it now.
So the Dodgers won, the Padres nothing. Bottom of the third, last in the order to start. Tommy Edman followed by Ohtani and Betts. Facing Yu Darvish. It's a 1-0 lead thanks to Shohei Hernandez, who always seems to rise to the occasion come October. The first pitch to Edman, in there for a strike. A sinker at the top of the zone. And this is the imperative part of the order, right, Mo? Because if you look at Ohtani's number in the series, he's 0 for 11 with nobody on base, compared to 4 for 6 with men on. The 0-1, Edman lays off a curveball that is just a tad low. Good pitch from Darvish. Better eye from Edman, 1-1.
Well, I think if you look at Ohtani's numbers for the regular season, really off the charts, especially when you consider at least one at-bat per game. Guaranteed nobody's on base to knock in.
A 1-1 pitch. Edman swings and hits it off the mound on the left side, but it's fielded by Bogaerts, who is well positioned just to the left of the bag at second and on the very edge of the dirt. So it's a 6-3 ground out for Edman, one going in the third.
Well, your Dodgers are in the postseason, and now, well, it's your chance to experience the thrill of October baseball and do it live. So secure your postseason tickets at Dodgers.com/postseason.
Darvish tosses a ball away toward his own dugout, gets a new pearl from behind home plate.
We'll see if my theory applies here. Pitcher that has a baseball and doesn't like it, tosses it out because they come back with a breaking ball.
1 out, nobody on. Dodgers 1, Padres nothing. Ohtani at the dish as Darvish deals and gets a swing and a foul ball on a splitter off the plate away. Ohtani struck out swinging, leading off the game. He's now 1 for 9 lifetime against his childhood hero with 4 Ks. The 0-1 pitch. Ohtani sees a curveball bounce off the plate. Ball 1.
Dodgers starting out in a pressure-packed situation, and yet they have started out tonight, I think, very calmly at bats. They've not been chasing pitches out of the strike zone. They're letting the baseball come to them instead of trying to go out and hit it halfway before it gets to home plate.
Darvish waiting on the mound, still waiting. Pitch clock about to expire. The 1-1 pitch. Ohtani is popped up on the infield left side. Machado is calling for it. Basically where the shortstop would normally play. He makes the catch. So Ohtani retired for a second time tonight. In 2006, Yu Darvish led the Nippon Man Fighters to its first Japan Series title in 44 years. And in that campaign, he wore the number 11. Jump ahead a decade. After Ohtani was drafted, despite his wishes against it, he wanted to go straight to the majors out of high school in Japan. He stayed with his home country and played NPB. And Mookie swings in, hits a cue shot to the right side, fielded by Arraez. Underhand toss to Darvish for the final out of the third inning. So Darvish gets the Dodgers in order. Edman with a ground ball, Ohtani with a pop-up, and Mookie with a slow.
Rojas on the ground at third. Machado touches third, fires to second. Out at first. Oh my goodness! It's a triple play. It ends the ball game. The San Diego Padres have clinched their spot in the postseason after a magical 2024 campaign. What a way to wrap it up, and they will celebrate in LA tonight. 2 games back in the division. That's not over yet.
Walking a single to start the inning. Runners still at first and second with 2 away. Here's a 2-1. There's a drive. It's a bullet. Was there any doubt? Shohei Ohtani arrives in October with a 3-run home run. Top of the zone tomahawk. He's proven to be inevitable. We saw him tear it up down the stretch. We saw him loosen the lid on his emotions too. We saw it on that home run.
I was glad to see Luis wanted a hit.
Yeah, I can't see him sitting out.
Is this going to
get in there? Get in there!
It will. Same where the other went the other night. 2 of them. He had a double and a triple on that same spot the other night. And he's got himself a double here to lead it off.
And look at his teammates. I think his teammates know as well. They want that ball. Get that ball back in. It's worth another look. Change up and away to the pull side. Tigers trying to get one on the road before they return to Detroit. Runner goes, pitch is swung on, a high fly ball to right field. This one is gonna fly! A 3-run home run! Kerry Carpenter! The Tigers up 3-0 as Carpenter, an emphatic, towering fly ball home run into the bleachers in right field. What a moment!
Hayes hits it deep to right center. Harris is back. He reaches up. Oh my! He brought it back. What a grab by Michael Harris to keep it 2-0.
You see the angle he's going about it. It looks like he's got it tracked, and he gets right to that position and launches himself over the fence. He's like, really?
Wearing number 11, took the Fighters all the way to the Japan series again. That player was Shohei Ohtani. And so now, in 2023, the Fighters play in a new building, Escon Field. And there's a hotel next to it. And that hotel tower is dubbed Tower 11 after, Yu Darvish and Shohei Ohtani. Now Yamamoto's first pitch of the 4th inning. Ball 1 in the dirt, a curveball to Profar. 1 ball, no strikes. Profar 0 for 1 with a ground out. Muncy in just off the grass at third base as Profar bounces one into his own dugout. 1-1.
Well, by this time in the game, and here we are in the 4th inning, most of the butterflies for the players have kind of dissipated. This is basically just job at hand.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. That might be the best splitter we've seen tonight from Yamamoto.
But everybody on this field, Stephen, understands is, look, every throw, every ball that's hit, every catch, every swing, huge importance.
The 1-2 is a little low. A slider downstairs. Square count. Well received by Smith. Could not steal the call. So Yamamoto will try again. He steps back and fires forward. And gets a bouncer to Freddie Freeman. Underhand toss to Yamamoto. Steps on the bag. 1 gone in the 4th inning.
Again, it's imperative that pitchers really kind of fly off that mound with, limited mobility that Freddie Freeman has. Dodgers want to eliminate any extra movement that Freeman has to make.
Keep in mind, Yamamoto won 3 straight Golden Glove awards. Best defender in his league at his position. The last 3 years he was playing in NPB before coming over to the Dodgers. You hear the boos, you know what that means. Manny Machado's at the plate. 1 out, nobody on, and a 1-0 game. The Dodgers ahead thanks to Kike Hernandez. Look out, Jackson Merrill in the on-deck circle. Foul ball just came your way.
2 at-bats, 2 swings at the first pitch. Machado's initial at-bat tonight just missed it. Hit it up against the wall, caught by Betts in right field.
Yamamoto, his 0-1 pitch. Machado swings and hits that fly ball to right field again. Mookie Betts running back toward the warning track. Reaches up and makes the catch. So that one less threatening than Machado's fly ball leading off the second. But still, A little threatening off the bat. Ultimately, though, 2 gone.
Well, you start to look at San Diego now. They've gone now 18 2/3 innings without scoring a run. That was since their 6-run outburst in the second inning of Game 3.
Jackson Merrill, the last out to get in the 4th inning. The pitch. And it's a splitter that slipped out of his hands. Ball 1, and Yamamoto immediately signaled to Will Smith and the umpire Trick Gibson that he wanted a new baseball. 1-0 to the center fielder. He grounded out to second, his first appearance at the plate. The 1-0. Merrill checks his swing on a splitter downstairs. 2 balls, no strikes.
Not a bad pitch right there. Even though it missed, that's where the target was, down and away.
2 outs in the top of the 4th. Dodgers lead 1-0 thanks to Kike Hernandez and a long home run to left. Now Merrill hits it high in the air right field. This is routine for Mookie. He jogs in this time instead of going back. He squeezes the third out with 2 hands. A 1-2-3-4th inning for Yoshinobu Yamamoto. So 1-0 Dodgers in the middle of the 4th.
When you
The pitch. He struck him out. And the Kansas City Royals move on to the division series. And the Kansas City Royals, who lost 106 last year, the most ever by a team that made the playoffs the next year, not only make the playoffs, they march on. And the Baltimore Orioles have lost 10 straight postseason games in a row.
Charlie heads out, began his Rockies career in center field, gonna end it the same way.
Charlie with a base hit. Gotta love it.
Make sure you get that baseball too.
Good for Charlie. Base hit in his final at bat. I'm sure that played into Buddy's decision.
Charlie Blackmon's career as a Rocky has come to an end. And here is the standing ovation yet again.
That one is blasted deep to right field, and the Phillies get this road trip off on a good note. It's his 12th leadoff home run of the year. Oh, man, he drills one to deep right field, and that one is gone. His 2nd home run of the game, and a high fly ball in deep right field. They've come all the way back. Kyle Schwarber's 3rd home run of the night. Unbelievable.
You talk about making a statement.
4 runs so far through 3 2/3. This ball skied into left field. That'll send Austin Hayes back. He's near the wall. He looks up. It's gone. That ball scalded to center field. Jordan crushes one to straightaway center. Chazzy Fizz followed up by Jordan with a smash to center. 3 in a row. The big man is on fire. 3 straight home runs. A laser beam over the wall in center.
high fly ball, a pop-up really, down the right field line in foul territory. Oh, what an effort by Jimenez as he goes flying into the netting. Jimenez caught that ball and got it back into the infield.
Unbelievable. No fear whatsoever, and they have called for the trainer to come down there. He is still into the seating area.
Will Smith. That splitting hairs, the good thing for the Dodgers is that they lead against a guy who's had their number in Darvish. Freddie's 1 for 1, singled with 2 outs in the first. Darvish is ready. Freeman swings and slashes it in front of Dino Ebel, foul on the third base side.
You're talking about Ohtani and how well he has been represented in his native Japan. Dodgers are facing a guy in Darvish that already has a museum established for him in Japan 11 years ago.
On this 0-1 pitch, Freeman lays off a pitch outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. He is one of the greatest that the country has ever produced from a baseball standpoint. Most innings pitched by a Japanese-born player. Second in wins, trailing only Hideo Nomo. The 1-1 from Darvish. Freeman swings and misses. Strike two.
That swing looked like that right ankle bothering.
Well, after that,
Freeman are off speed down away from him.
His base hit in the first. He was into the right field corner. He wanted two out of the box, but the ankle would not allow him to take two. And so he took a long turn, was hobbled, stopping and getting back to the bag. The 1-2, fly ball, opposite field. Profar drifting back toward the corner. He's just on the edge of the warning track and there to make the catch. So there's Profar in the left field corner again, this time in front of that short wall. And the fans continue to give it to the Padre left fielder. And that's the first out of the fourth inning. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Really taken as a positive sign, Steven. The Dodgers are making some consistent contact in Darvish, much better than they did the first time they faced him in this series.
Darvish pitching on 4 days rest, and the numbers show that he's better with at least 5. On 4 days, Darvish made 4 starts, 1-3 with an ERA near 6.5. 5 days rest, he was unbeaten, 6-0 with a 2.23 in a dozen starts. 1-0 Dodgers, 1 out, nobody on in the bottom of the fourth. Teoscar Hernandez punches the first pitch foul on the right side.
Well, tonight so far, almost a third of the pitches by Darvish have been sliders. In fact, he's thrown more sliders and more curveballs than he has fastballs in this one. So again, goes back to what Dave Roberts saying yesterday during the workout. He says Darvish puts a lot of spin on the ball.
Here's the 0-1. It's a slider low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, in game 2, Darvish needed just 82 pitches to finish 7 innings. 49 of those 82, so 60% more were breaking balls. An even 1-1 count. Hernandez stares in. Here's the pitch. Teo does not take the bat, and no need to. A sweeper down and low.
That bunch Hernandez a little bit to right center field. Big gap in left center. And well off the line and left is Profar.
Hernandez popped out to the first baseman, Arraez, in the first inning. So he's 0 for 1. The 2-1 pitch. And Teo takes again. It's a little low on the slider. Darvish looks back towards center field, disgusted or in disbelief. It's 3 balls and a strike. Max Muncy taps his cleats a quarter of the way from the on-deck circle toward home plate. Dodgers trying to add on, up 1-0 in game 5. 3-1 pitch on the way. Hernandez swings and fouls back. A cutter on the inner third, strike 2, and now a full count.
Yeah, I'd like to have that pitch back.
Well, Kike's home run came on a fastball on the inside corner. And Teo tried to follow suit there, but could not. After time granted, Teoscar steps back in, wiggles his back right foot on the very edge of the box. Couple waggles, brings the bat up. A career high 33 home runs during the regular season. The 3-2 pitch, swung on and missed. A slider, and Darvish lets out a roar after getting out number 2 in the 4th inning with his second K.
Well, again, every 3-2 pitch tonight, Darvish has thrown a breaking ball. 2 sliders, 2 curveballs.
Now he's one of those pitchers that you would say works backwards. He pitches off the breaking ball. Here's Muncy for a second time. He led off the second inning with a walk. It was wiped off the bases by a Will Smith double play. First pitch swinging. He fights it to the middle of the diamond where Bogarts is waiting. So a soft line out for Muncy on the very first pitch. It's another 1-2-3 inning for Darvish. Still 1-0 Dodgers as we go to the
Ohtani pitches in the dirt, and Ohtani's stolen second. 43rd for Ohtani. Driven the other way. Gurriel on the track. Gurriel on the wall. It's gone! Shohei with another shot. His 43rd. One of each tonight. Make it 43 and 43 in his hunt for history.
More Lawrence Butler time. He gets a hold of one early, and this ball's gonna fly on out. The growth he's seen over Butler. This one hit hard towards center field, and right on cue, Lawrence Butler adds another. Including his last save opportunity, that ball is belted. Lawrence Butler does it again.
Oh my God.
All tied up in the Queen City.
The pitch. He struck him out. And the Kansas City Royals move on to the division series. And the Kansas City Royals lost 106 last year, the most ever by a team that made the playoffs the next year. Not only make the playoffs, they march on. And the Baltimore Orioles have lost 10 straight postseason games in a row.
Charlie heads out, began his Rockies career in center field, gonna end it the same way.
Charlie with a base hit. Gotta love it.
Make sure you get that baseball, too.
Good for Charlie. Base hit in his final at bat. I'm sure that played into Buddy's decision.
Charlie Blackmon's career as a Rocky has come to an end. And here is the standing ovation yet again.
This decisive fifth and final game. It's a solo home run from Shohei Hernandez. One of two Dodger hits. The Padres have two hits. They're back-to-back singles against Yamamoto in the third inning. Now he's into the fifth. He'll face 6, 7, and 8. Bogarts, Peralta, and Cronenworth. First pitch to the Padres shortstop. A little low on the fastball at 94, which we've seen up to 98 tonight. 1-0 to Bogarts.
Evan Phillips begins the toss in the Dodgers bullpen.
Yamamoto with his 49th pitch. Misses outside on a curve. 2 balls, no strikes to Xander Bogarts. Yamamoto get on the board. His 2-0 pitch. There it is. Strike one. 97 right down the chute. Saw Mark Pryor on the horn in the Dodger dugout when Yamamoto was pitching in the 4th inning. Now we see Phillips throwing for the Dodgers in the 5th. The 2-1 pitch. Bogarts swings and it slices foul on the right side. Square count 2-2.
I'm sure that both sides have a pretty good script on what they would like to, quote, like to do with their pitching staff. But this is basically batter to batter at this particular point.
The 2-2 pitch. It is a splitter downstairs. Full count for Bogarts. Leashes don't get any shorter than in games like this, right, Mo?
No. For Yamamoto, just the 2nd full count.
Here's the pitch. Check swing. Called strike 3. Fastball at the bottom of the zone. Bogarts dropped to his knees. Could not believe the call. That goes Yamamoto's way. His 2nd strikeout of the game. First out of the 5th inning.
It's one of those pitches. Sometimes you say, well, it's a perfect pitch. And with 2 strikes, that's really too close to be taking.
David Peralta, the batter. DH batting from the left side. Yamamoto's first pitch, a curveball that slips out of his hands, lands outside. 1-0.
For Yamamoto, one of the things he had to work on early in the season was, he was actually, we could pick it up. I did the first outing as if tipping his pitches.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1, a fastball by him at 97.
Well, he's worked on that, different glove angle, including the set position. He's changed 3 different times already this season, just trying to disguise the pitches he's about to throw.
Peralta hits it in the air, left field side, tailing toward the seats. Teoscar Hernandez going to run out of room. It was about 2 rows back. He gave it a good effort trying to stretch out there. The drifted out of play. So now there are 1 ball and 2 strikes against Peralta. Batting with 1 out and nobody on in the top of the 5th. The Dodgers leading 1-0. Rally towels start to wave. The pitch is pulled foul on the right side next to the Padre dugout.
Hey friends, the 2025 Dodger memberships are on sale right now, and you can become a member and get access to all postseason games at preferred pricing. Your membership also includes opening day, member event access, and a whole lot more. So check it out, Dodgers.com/memberships.
Yamamoto will try once more. Another 1-2 pitch, and Peralta pulls it shallow right field. Lux along the line. Goes back and makes the catch. Mookie Betts gives him a round of applause. Second out of the top of the 5th. The right side of the Dodger infield, sorry Mo, tonight, really strong start. They clearly have come to play. Some little things, some fundamentals that you got to like.
Yeah, exactly. And with Freeman, the good sign is he's had some maneuverability. Limited more than what we normally see, but they're really important to be in that lineup tonight.
Ball 1 outside, a curveball away from the left-handed hitting Jake Cronenworth. Dodgers 1, Padres nothing.
Well, Cronenworth just missed hitting out of the ballpark his first time up to deep left center field.
The pitch from Yamamoto, a swing from Cronenworth. The slice is foul, out of play on the left side. Evens the count 1-1. Yamamoto facing Cronenworth, who's a 2-time All-Star, the second baseman for the Padres. Pretty much league average at the plate this year.
Now Teoscar Hernandez moves about 20 feet more towards the left center field after seeing that swing again. Smith sending outside corner.
On the 1-1, Cronenworth watches a fastball right at the top of the zone, called ball 2.
Well, when Cronenworth stands up, that ball is below the belt buckle. That's not high.
Well, the advantage goes to Cronenworth. Yamamoto into his windup. And misses just off the plate with a splitter. Wants a new baseball. 3-1. Kyle Higashioka on deck. In the 8th spot of the order with Cronenworth, who's ahead of Yamamoto. 3 balls and a strike.
Keep the ball out of the middle of the plate.
Yamamoto north of 60 pitches now. This is number 63. Broken back, ground ball to first. Freddie handles it on 1 hop. Yamamoto covering the bag for a 3rd time tonight. No hesitation. He flips the ball into the stands, gives somebody a souvenir. He is through 5 innings in Game 5. We're halfway home.
That is pounded deep out to left. The walk-off slam for Wyatt Langford. Steps up here in the bottom of the 9th with the bases loaded and just unleashes on Clay Holmes with a game-winning walk-off grand slam home run.
A wild adventure this one was tonight.
A fastball pummeled down the line. If it's fair, it's gone. It is gone, and a home run for Tatis, whose mastery over Jack Flaherty continues. He drives the ball right center field. Edman back. It is gone. The Padres tee it off. Second of the game for Tatis, and they've got double digits in Game 2. Walk and a single to start the inning. Runners still at first and second with 2 away. Here's a 2-1. There's a drive. It's a bullet. Was there any doubt? Shohei Ohtani arrives in October with a 3-run home run. Top of the zone tomahawk. He's proven to be inevitable. We saw him tear it up down the stretch. We saw him loosen the lid on his emotions too. We saw it on that home run.
4 runs so far through 3 2/3. This ball skied into left field. That'll send Austin Hayes back. He's near the wall. He looks up. It's gone. That ball scalded to center field. Jordan crushes one to straightaway center. Chazzy Fizz followed up by Jordan with a smash to center. 3 in a row! The big man is on fire. 3 straight home runs. A laser beam over the wall in center.
To not just go and swing early in the count, be selective. There's that fine line between being selective and being aggressive.
Will Smith leads off. Yu Darvish still out there for the Padres. Darvish hit just 47 pitches as he begins the 5th. Smith tries to bunt it on the left side, but it's well foul on the third base side.
Bad try, Machado playing deep. Now does he come in a couple of snaps or not? He's going to stay back, thinking is that he doesn't believe that Will would attempt back-to-back bunts.
Will grounded into a 5-4-3 double play in the second inning right before Kike hit a home run. Machado starting to walk in at third. Smith bends back on a fastball up and in, 1-1.
I have a feeling that that was preventative maintenance, if you will. Darvish, if you're going to try and bunt, it's a place to make the pitch up and in.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Will Smith sends it in the air, right center field. Merrill drifted back initially, now goes to his right and makes the catch. Now Kike Hernandez going to draw a nice ovation as he steps up for a second time. He's 1 for 1 with the solo homer. In Kike's last 15 postseason games, he's batting .439. That home run was the 14th of his postseason career, 8th most among active players. Darvish comes set. Kike watches strike one, a fastball at 94 right down the middle. It was a fastball at 95 on the inside corner, and Kike turned on it in the second inning. Old hesitation from Darvish, goes to the breaking ball. It's a curve and a beauty at that. Big swing and a miss, 0-2 for Kike.
So it just changes the cadence, changes the look, and took something off that curveball.
Kike takes time, wearing his bright yellow shoes, adjusts the batting gloves, takes a deep breath, now steps back into the box. 1 out, nobody on in the bottom of the 5th. The Dodgers ahead by 1. Darvish's 0-2 pitch. Kike swings and hits it in the air on the right side. Foul back behind the net. Cotton candy skies kissing the San Gabriels as the sun sets on the West Coast. The lights at blue heaven on earth shining brightly on the Dodgers and Padres, a fierce rivalry meeting on the Division Series stage for the 3rd time in 5 years. The winner will face the Mets in the National League Championship Series. Another 0-2 pitch. Kike lays off a curveball in the dirt. Ball 1. Not only is Kike 8th among active players in postseason home runs, he's 14th in RBIs, now with 30. An 8th different year that Kike Hernandez has started a postseason game. Time with Justin Turner for the most years in franchise history. Behind 1-2. Darvish comes set. Kike watches a pitch low at 95. 2-2. So now a 2-2 pitch. Kike strikes out swinging. Couple chases on the curveball. Oh, you got a piece of it? Okay, just got a piece of it, so he stays alive with a foul ball. I don't know how he got it tip on that, Rick, one day.
No, because that's that swing that is trying to avoid. As he swings, sometimes that right foot slides back. And you're in a perilous situation, really, and vulnerable that is a hitter. When your back foot, which should be planted firmly in the ground, starts to move.
1 out, nobody on. Another 2-2 pitch on the way. PK can't check his swing. He goes around on a slider down and away. That would have comfortably been ball 3. Instead, it's a strikeout for Darvish, his 3rd of the game.
Since the home run by Teoscar Hernandez, with 2 outs in the 2nd inning, the Dodgers have not had a man on base.
They're 0 for their last 9. With Gavin Lux at the plate, 2 outs, bases empty. First pitch downstairs from Darvish. Splitter low, ball 1. Lux grounded out to second to end the 2nd inning.
Evan Phillips warming up again, so he just wonders if that's going to be it for Yamamoto. 5 innings.
The pitch from Darvish, the swing from Lux, foul back into the screen. He got a piece of the curveball. 1-1. Well, coming up for the Padres in the 6th, it'll be 9-1-2. So Higashioka, Arraez, and Tatis. Let's see the 1-1 pitch. Lux with a swing and a chopper first. Backs up Arraez, fields it in the side saddle. Darvish is there to cover the bag before Lux can step on it. So the Dodgers now 0 for their last 10. Another 1-2-3 inning for Darvish. 5 full gone at Dodger Stadium. The tension starting to rise. The lead remains.
The pitch. He struck him out. And the Kansas City Royals move on to the division series. And the Kansas City Royals lost 106 last year. The most ever by a team that made the playoffs the next year. Not only make the playoffs, they march on. And the Baltimore Orioles have lost 10 straight postseason games in a row.
So Profar at second, nobody out for Manny Machado. Machado hits one to right center field. Back goes Rodriguez looking up. Manny Machado stands alone as the Padres all-time home run leader. Man, oh man, oh Manny, you are #1 in Padres history. 2-run shot, 429 feet, and history tonight in Seattle.
Pitch. A drive to deep left field. This ball is on its way. This ball is gone. The 1-2. Line into right. It's going to drop for a base hit. Gurriel is being waved home. Pham comes through. The Royals take the lead. Through the hole, another base hit. Verdugo fires toward the plate. No play there. And they may tack something on here. Soto fires toward the plate. That's not going to work for them. A 4-run inning for the Royals.
Ohtani pitches in the dirt. Ohtani's stolen second. 43rd for Ohtani. Driven the other way. Gurriel out of the trap. Gurriel out of the wall. It's gone! Shohei with another shot. His 43rd. One of each tonight. Make it 43 and 43 in his hunt for history.
So 2 long fly balls, that has been it as far as any threat.
So the right-handed Phillips facing the right-handed hitting Kyle Higashioka. Beautiful sunset on this Friday night. No other place on earth we'd rather be than here at Blue Heaven. First pitch from Phillips, a pulled fastball at 97, 1-0 Higashioka. He's 1 for 1 with a single. The pitch, sweeper, yes, got a call off the plate in the left-handed batter's box, 1-1. Phillips was a part of the bullpen shutout in Game 4, an inning and a third, but just 10 pitches and 6 strikes. Front door sweeper, foul ball off the mask of Smith, 1-2. Smith takes off the mask and readjusts. Higashioka checking on him. Those two were teammates for Team USA during the World Baseball Classic. Second and third on the depth chart behind JT Realmuto, the Phillies. Dodgers 1, Padres 0. Into the second half of this 5th and final game. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. A strikeout to start the night for Evan Phillips.
So important. I mean, here we are in a 1-run ball game. Each side with 2 hits, but to get the leadoff hitter, and especially now, the top of the order has been doing a lot of damage, not just in this series, but did a lot of damage for the Padres all season.
One gone in the 6th. Now Luis Arraez as the lineup turns over. He stares at a sweeper right down the middle. Strike 1 call. It was Brazier, Banda, Kopech, Vesia, Phillips, Hudson, Treinen, and Knack who helped the Dodgers force this Game 5. On the 0-1, Arraez takes a fastball up and away at 96. Not even close to the zone. 1-1.
That was a fastball. That was after Phillips shook off 2 signs.
Now the Dodger dugout, and coach is signaling some defensive positioning changes as Arraez swings and fouls it back on the left side, 1-2. Arraez is 1 for 2 at the plate. Grounded out in the first inning, singled in the third. That single was erased by a double play from Fernando Tatis Jr., who's on deck. Some energy from Dodger Stadium ahead of this 1-2 pitch from Phillips to Arraez. The pitch upstairs, a cut fastball, which is something you see quite a bit from Phillips when he's facing left-handed hitters, which Arraez is. The 2-2 pitch. Arraez stays alive. Got a piece of 97.
Oh, that was 97, but right down the middle of Broadway.
The best whiff rate in all the National League. In the regular season, just 83 swings and misses the entire year. Phillips with the 2-2. Got a piece. Foul off a sweeper. I mean, this guy's back control is second to none, Mo.
Well, it's like he buys his bat at Joe's Trick Shop.
It's just a magical wand.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Like his check his bat. Probably has a magnet in it somewhere. Just an incredible hand-eye coordination.
Nicknamed the Sprinkler, La Regadera. Another 2-2. It's inside, nearly hits Arraez in the front right elbow. 97 spun him around, and that fills the count. Again, Tatis is on deck. He is 0 for 2, but always dangerous. The payoff from Phillips in the air. Foul territory left side. That's going to get over the net. No chance for a play. Bounces off the walkway behind the dugout club into the field level seats. Dodgers lead 1-0. There's a second inning, 2-out solo home run from Kike Hernandez. The first iteration of today's lineup, Kike was batting 9th. They changed it and moved him up to 7th. And he came through. The payoff, ground ball right side. Freeman stops it on the backhand. Phillips to the bag, steps on it for the out. 2 gone in the 6th.
Again for Freeman, we have no idea what his pain level is registering right now. We can tell you what the heart level is, 100%.
Keeps the bases empty in front of Tatis. Tatis struck out in the first. Get into a 5-4-3 double play. And the third. Dodger infield will chat with Phillips. It's a consultation on the mound brought to you by Jacoby and Myers, the official law firm of the Dodgers. Dial 1-800-5-MILLION to get your free consultation, because everyone deserves justice. Everybody except Freddie Freeman on the mound talking with the Dodgers reliever. The first out of the pen following 5 shutout innings from Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Steve, again, this is from afar. But just watching Freeman after that play, you couldn't tell he limped, but he's just kind of moving around. And sometimes that's a sign is that, okay, look, there's some discomfort, and he's just trying to very gently not show it, constantly trying to move around and keep the right ankle a little more mobile.
So Phillips has the ball at the letters. His first pitch to Tatis. It's a sweeper, low and outside, ball 1. Tatis now 7 for 18 in the series, despite being 0 for 2 tonight. And the toughest out of really any hitter in the majors this postseason. It's hit to left field, but right at Teoscar Hernandez, who's waiting on it 20 feet in front of the warning track. Evan Phillips comes out of the bullpen and fires a 1-2-3-6 inning. Still 1-0 Dodgers. 5.5 gone.
5-5 in the 7th. The Yankees are now 1 for 11 with runners in scoring position in this game. Base hit to left. Chisholm can fly. He rounds third and heads for the plate. He would have beaten the throw anyway. It squirts away from Perez. And the Yankees jump back in front, 6-5.
Verdugo now has a couple of hits, been on base 3 times. He scored a couple of runs, and he drives in the go-ahead run here with another base hit to left field. Chisholm was flying.
Tigers trying to get one on the road before they return to Detroit. Runner goes, pitch is swung on, a high fly ball to right field. This one is gonna fly! A 3-run home run! Kerry Carpenter! The Tigers up 3-0 as Carpenter, an emphatic, towering fly ball home run into the bleachers in right field. What a moment! Maybe that swing. Drives it in the air. Deep left center. Judge leaping. And he made the catch. Oh, Aaron Judge. What a play. He does it all. And there's the double play. Send him to Monument Park now.
What a double play by the Yankee defense. And what a catch by the captain. What a way to end the inning.
That will set the stage for Xavier Edwards. Selfishly looking for a single to complete the cycle. Towards short, Adames has it, gets rid of it quick, and he's safe! It's a single, and it's a cycle!
The second ever cycle in Marlins franchise history belongs to Xavier Edwards.
It took 30 years. Arraez and now Edwards.
80 degrees, crystal clear skies. We start the bottom of the first.
And a high fly ball to deep right center field. The Phillies have the lead. And Kyle Schwarber has the Major League season record for leadoff home runs. He now has 14. It is 1-0 Phillies.
What else can you say? The man is just absolutely incredible.
Nobody throwing in the San Diego bullpen. So Kike Hernandez embraced Yoshinobu Yamamoto earlier and told him, "I'm proud of you." 5 shutout frames from Yamamoto. Now the Dodger offense has to try and add to this lead. Third ball from Darvish, misses to Edman. 1 ball, no strikes. Tommy grounded out to shortstop. His first trip to the plate. Trying to get on in front of Ohtani. The pitch, the swing. Foul on the right side. 1-1. It's an absolute privilege to be alongside Rick Monday and producer-engineer Dwayne McDonald. Colin Yee in studio, David Vassay as well. Coverage here on the Dodgers Audio Network of Game 5. Darvish deals. Edmonds swings and hits it high in near left field, shallow left field. Profar waiting on it. There's out number 1.
Well, your Dodgers, yep, they're in the postseason, and now's your chance to experience the thrill of October baseball and do it live. So secure your postseason tickets at Dodgers.com/postseason.
Ohtani is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. He's now 4 for 18 in the series. But Mo, you just get that feeling that this series cannot end with one more October moment for Shohei Ohtani.
And Darvish just threw out not one baseball, he threw out 2 baseballs. Didn't like this first one given to him by the umpire. I would be looking for a breaking ball. My theory holds through.
The MVP chant showering Ohtani. Here's the pitch from Darvish. Ohtani swings and fouls it. It's a slider inside and off the plate. Would have been a ball. Instead, strike 1. Darvish has dominated Ohtani just as he has anybody in Dodger blue since he left the Dodgers. Shohei is 1 for 10 now against his fellow countrymen. The count's 0-1. The Dodgers lead 1-0. The pitch. Another chopper foul, this time a curveball.
I mean, it's difficult enough to hit in the regular season, much less postseason. Can you imagine now you're facing a guy that you had as your childhood hero, that you watched, proud countrymen coming over and pitching the big leagues, and now you're facing him?
They were the tip of the sword for Samurai Japan in last year's World Baseball Classic, a tournament they won for the 3rd time. Now opponents in the postseason. Darvish ahead of Ohtani 0-2. He kicks, hesitates, and fires. Ohtani takes outside, ball 1. So it was sweeper, curveball, and then splitter to start from Darvish against Ohtani here with 1 out and nobody on in the 6th. Another 2-strike pitch. And Ohtani waves at a curveball, foot off the plate outside, strike 3. Darvish punches the ticket of Shohei for a 2nd time in the game. He's now got 4 overall.
And both punch-outs have been pitches off the plate, well off the plate.
So the 6th inning will be up to Mookie Betts, batting with nobody on. 1-0 LA, bottom 6. The pitch. Mookie swings, and it's a slow roller to short on the very first pitch he saw from Darvish. And he's retired. So no issues for Darvish in the 6th. Edman, Ohtani, and Betts retired in order. We go to the 7th.
the Giants. They won that one.
This is the 8th winner-take-all game Dave Roberts has managed. Evan Phillips back out there. This will be his 2nd inning of work. We'll start with Jurickson Profar. Left fielder switch hitting from the left side. Fastball away, ball 1. Profar, Machado, and Merrill for San Diego in the 7th inning. Yu Darvish has been on cruise control ever since giving up the solo home run to Kike Hernandez. Profar tries a drag bunt, and you can understand when Freddie Freeman hobbled and playing back, but he pulls it foul wide of the line. Now the count 1-1.
I'm surprised they haven't tried it more often in this series.
So now if you're Evan Phillips, you got to get ready for some in-game PFP. Infield back on the right side. Muncy just off the grass at 3rd. The 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 call. The fastball right at the top of the zone. Profar is signaling that's high. To Tripp Gibson, the home plate umpire. I don't think so. I think he's wrong though. That was right there.
Yep. Well, just in case, loosening up. Alex Vesia, the lefty, in the Dodgers pen.
2 strikes on the leadoff batter, Profar, on the top of the 7th. The pitch from Phillips bounces off the plate, high in the air, off the screen. Manny Machado's going to have to saunter over and pick it up. Now 2-2. Machado will take his place, not in the on-deck circle, but halfway between the circle and home. Phillips hunkers down. The 2-2 pitch. Called strike 3. Painted a fastball in the inside corner at 96.
That's the pitch of the night right there. I mean, perfect placement. The target was up and in. That ball was about middle in the height, but right on the corner inside.
Now Manny Machado. Base is clear, 1 out in the 7th. Dodgers lead 1-0. Phillips comes home and comes up and in with a fastball. And Machado pulled the hands and arms out of the way at the last moment.
Well, you know what's in Machado's mind. He wants to tie the game with 1 swing.
Phillips gets a new baseball, shrugs his jersey back, takes the glove off, rubs the new baseball, trying to get a better grip. Facing former Dodger Manny Machado. Phillips straight up on the mound. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Even count, 1-1.
New baseball, breaking ball. And a huge swing.
Dodger bullpen. 2nd inning of work. 2nd inning for Evan Phillips here in Game 5. The 1-1. Pulled fastball outside, definitely ball 2. Machado shakes his head, he knew it, and he was right. Merrill on deck, 1 out, nobody on. 1-2-1, Machado waves at strike 2. Good sweeper from Phillips. This figures to be the last batter for Evan. Alex Vesia has been throwing in the Dodger bullpen. You have the left-handed hitting Merrill waiting on deck. Machado takes time. Big breath from the slugging third baseman who opens his stance. Phillips crouches his knees, stands up straight. Dodger Stadium standing up with him. The 2-2. Strike 3 swinging. Third punch out for Evan Phillips. Here comes Dave Roberts. Signals down for Alex Vesia in the bullpen. But for Evan Phillips, Rick Monday, he faced 5 Padres and punched the ticket of 3 of them.
And got Machado to expand the strike zone with a breaking ball well off the plate outside.
Evan Phillips getting a deserved and hearty ovation from the Dodger Stadium crowd. Vesia coming on. 2 outs, nobody on. The Dodgers lead the Padres 1-0 in the 7th.
ball to right field, sending Fernando back towards the wall. He leaps and makes the catch. Fernando made the grab in right. Why? Because he is Fernando. Time the leap, brings it down. Says no.
Get ready for another bobblehead. That's a platinum glove at work. A good old-fashioned snatch it back.
Payoff pitch. High fly ball out towards right center field. Pete Crow Armstrong at the wall. Jumps. And he made the catch. Oh, baby. Pete Crow Armstrong steals a homer. And that is how this one comes to an end.
And the Cubs win the ball game. Pete Crow Armstrong with a dazzling display of defense tonight.
Charlie heads out, began his Rockies career in center field, gonna end it the same way.
Charlie with a base hit. Gotta love it.
Make sure you get that baseball, too.
Good for Charlie. Base hit in his final at bat. I'm sure that played into Buddy's decision.
Charlie Blackmon's career as a Rocky has come to an end. And here is the standing ovation yet again.
2-0 pitch. A drive to deep left field. This ball is on its way. This ball is gone. The 1-2. Line into right. It's going to drop for a base hit. Gurriel is being waved home. Pham comes through. The Royals take the lead. Through the hole, another base hit. Verdugo fires toward the plate. No play there. And they may tack something on here. Soto fires.
With 2 outs in the top of the 7th, the Dodgers ahead 1-0. Nobody on base. Jackson Merrill in the box. Vesia at the letters. It's a swing and a miss, strike one. A slider atop the zone. And the rookie couldn't catch up to it. The 0-1. Check swing. Yes, he did. 0-2. That was a slider way outside. Merrill got jumpy. Now he takes time. This has been a cold-blooded rookie all year, Rick Monday, but you have to remind yourselves, he's still just 21 years old. He steps back in. Dodger Stadium stands up. And now, an 0-2 pitch. Cued foul on the third base side. And Brusdar Graterol jumping around top step. Antsy for an inning-ending K, hoping for one.
Well, what I've seen now the last couple of innings is the Padres hitters now are beginning to expand the strike zone. That would have been ball outside. Machado struck out on what would have been a ball outside.
Vesia will try again. Up and in with a fastball at 94. Bends Merrill back and he falls backward out of the batter's box. Readjusts his helmet and steps back in quickly.
And he come back breaking ball away.
Here's the pitch. Poked in the air. Third base side that is tailing foul. About 4 rows back from the Dodger dugout.
That's what it was. Slider away.
Dodgers 1, Padres nothing.
Well, right now this is all about, you don't want to give extra base hits, but this is about trying to keep the ball in the ballpark.
Tanner Scott, the left-hander, warming in the Padre bullpen. The left-hander working on the mound for the Dodgers. Vesia's 1-2. Got him swinging. Blew a fastball right by him. Phillips and Vesia strike out the side in the 7th. A roar from AV. And a lead still for LA. 1-0. Let's stretch.
LA's best sports talk.
That's a good endorsement there.
AM 570 LA Sports.
Feed your need for fun at Harrah's Resort SoCal and the world's largest Hell's Kitchen restaurant. From wine pairing to prepare.
Game or no game? Well, what a game it turned out to be. And they did it on 2 solo home runs. And Shohei Hernandez, who's really carved himself a niche in postseason, well, big star. And Teoscar Hernandez. And what about Yoshinobu Yamamoto? There have been so much talked about as he had not pitched well against San Diego. He got pummeled 205 days ago in South Korea as the Dodgers officially opened up the season. He got pounded in game 1 of this championship series. And he comes through with 5 sterling innings. And the bullpen, they did it again. They shut the door. And for this Dodger ball club, they will advance on now. And for the 6th time in franchise history, they played Game 5 of the National League Division Series. They're now 4-2 overall in that period of time. And this sellout crowd of over 53,000, they came, they conquered, and right now they're celebrating.
And the celebration.